Hello and welcome back to another episode. I have certainly been busy trying to prepare a lot of things. So we've got a few new areas in here. We've got set up a bit more um, of a controlled area for the cows. A new batch has just spawned in, so I need to have a look and extend that area because there's some really good cows. That yellow one right there is really, really good. Um, it gives me blazing pyrotheum, which is a liquid fuel that I can use to fuel the smeltery, and it runs a lot hotter than normal lava does, so it melts things down quite a lot quicker. And there are some materials that lava just doesn't get hot enough to melt down, like powdered coal, which blazing pyrotheum can do. I've also extended the smeltery area to add in some automated sieving so that we can then pipe that into the smeltery and do that. And set up an area for some power generation. We'll set down some thermoelectric generators from Thermal Dynamics, I think, is the mod. And we've got a coker. I can't remember exactly what they're called, coke something. And that creates coke, which was needed for the immersive engineering stuff to get through the quest lines. I previously made the bricks a long time ago, but I hadn't actually built the machine, so I built that up and actually went through that. So I'll show you briefly what quests I've almost finished. All of the mystical flowers, just got orange and brown, and I am currently working on brown over there now, so just waiting for that to pop up, and then I'll do the orange one and then get into some Botania stuff. I also done the gold plant and the lapis plant, and currently trying to get the diamond plant, and then I might do some of these ones up here and get that finished. This carrot one looks interesting because it looks like these carrots are kind of like potions where you eat them and they give you special effects for a little while, which look quite handy because then if you can grow them, then you don't have to worry about them being a scarce resource. You know, you can set up a big farm and get as many as you need. And that means that when you go to the Nether or the Aether or fight some of the bosses like the Wither, the Gaia, that you don't, it's just another tool in your arsenal when fighting them to try and stay alive, because this is hardcore, remember? So even though they give us multiple lives, we've got 4 at the moment, it can be very, very easy to die later on, especially when you start going to the planets, and the planets all have bosses and stuff in them that you need to fight to get things. So I'll show you the alpha stuff that I've gone through. I came all the way down here. So the coke oven was the one I'd previously completed because all it wanted was the bricks to make it. You didn't actually need to make it. So I had the coke bricks sitting in my storage for quite a while. So I finally made that because you need the coke oven to create creosote oil, which you then use to treat wood. I haven't done steel production yet. I probably should actually, because steel is still a bit of a pain in the butt for me to make. But I went down here, did water power, just got to create these wheels which are made out of all the wood, some power cables and stuff. If I open, I built the knapsack as well, which gives you this extra inventory. So these are the things I made, some wire connectors and some wire coils and these capacitors which hold energy, things like that. And here's the reward bags, and we'll go through those now with and see what we get. So yeah, so through the coils and the connectors, the capacitors, and then we get to the thermoelectric generator. And so I believe this will suit us for power. I'm planning to build 10 of those. And what they do is, so the survival generator that was built previously takes coal as a fuel and burns that to create power. What these do is they take power from thermodynamics. So what they do is you put water on one side and a heat source on another, and that's just that one. And then they generate power from that. So I'm going to set up a whole bunch of them, 10 of them, and use that to power the automatic sieving operation, and we'll set up some sieves. So yeah, so molten cobalt could be nice, but this is the guy I'm mainly excited for. Let's grab a bucket full of it. So we get this blazing pyrotheum. So yeah, there you can see the holes I've dug out. That's where I'm going to put the thermoelectric generators. So that's the second bucket of blazing pyrotheum I've grabbed from that guy. So this is much better fuel than lava, and it smelts things down way quicker. So this is the cow area I've set up. Nice little display area, and all it is just some little glass walls, and then put these around so they can't actually jump out. And yeah, I can just extend this down for as far as I need for as many cows as I get. These are the ones I've grabbed at the moment, which I think could be useful. The Constantan one was useful for gathering the resources for today. I haven't been too fastidious in milking these guys and grabbing all the fluids because I can set up an automated system to do that fairly soon, and then I don't have to worry about running around with buckets. And you can only get the fluid every like 5 minutes or something like that. So it is quite a painful process if you're trying to do it manually. Luckily, I only had to pull a few buckets of Constantan out of that cow. And I actually had 2 Constantan cows. I only left one alive, but yeah, it was nice having 2 of them to grab 2 buckets at a time. Right, so today we will be creating some thermoelectric generators and then the auto sieves and auto hammers for hammering down the cobblestone. And yeah, we'll set that up. Set up some pipes. Hopefully we've got enough pipes and things. The pipes to pipe the power from the generators to the sieves is a little bit expensive for what I have. It needs lead, and I haven't got that much lead at all. I'm down to 3 lead ingots. So when that guy spawned, that blue guy, he's kind of the color of lead. So I was hoping that was lead. That would have been very nice. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to need is a whole bunch of wire coils. So we use those to create these copper wire coils. So these are the low voltage wire coils. So we create copper wire coils, and then they create the basis for the thermoelectric thing. The other thing we will need is some Constantan plates. So that's a Constantan ingot with an engineer's hammer, and that hammers them down into plates. So grab those. So then all it is the copper wire coil in the middle with the steel ingot on the top and the Constantan plates around the edge. And I've miscalculated. I need 5 more Constantine plates. Oh, I'll do that after. Oh, one thing I was going to do was these bags. So I've got 1 greater, 3 basic, and 7 good. So let's see what we get here. We already got that one. Invisible bedrock. Anti-builder. See, I don't know what the anti-builder is, and I don't know what the use for invisible bedrock is other than trolling people. So what this is basically a block that you can't break. Not normally, you have to go to extra special lengths to try and break it. You're basically exploiting game bugs to do it. So if you're playing with other people and you really hate one of the guys, you can build a whole bunch of bedrock around his base and he can't get out. Things like that. Okay, let's go for these good bags. Oh, chance kids. I've already got the wood pipe. Amulet of growth. This is good. If you hold this in your inventory, I believe. Oh no, you can put it on actually, I think. We put the baubles. Yeah. So what this does is when you're standing around flowers, they grow faster. Okay, the printing thing, I've already got that one as well. Now we're running out of room. The knapsack. Actually, I don't need to just stack these up. And let's chuck some of this stuff out. Yeah, already got these. Otherwise, we got some of those as well. Don't know what they're for. I've got a printing press. Don't want these to we've almost got 64 chance cubes, and I don't know how many icosahedrons I've got, but we could another amulet of growth, tier 1 chance pendant. Oh, okay, that's a nice one. Ender chest and an ender tank. So what these are is you put down multiple chests or tanks and they all hold the same thing. So if I put a chest, an ender chest here, and then I go put an ender chest over on that island, and I put a block of redstone in here, then I go to the island, that block of redstone shows up there. So it's a handy way of making items available to you no matter where you are, because you can just take an ender chest with you and pop it down and grab items out, or you can just set up a whole bunch of them around areas that you frequent and make sure you've got items in there that you're commonly using. They're from, well, the ender chest is from normal Minecraft, the ender tank isn't, because none of these tanks or anything else. Spectre glass. I believe these actually do something. I don't know what though. There's the wood pipes. Probably don't have any room to put any of this stuff in there. I can check those out. Check a couple of these out. Those there, chance pendant, grey dye. I'm going to keep this other amulet of growth because, as far as I can remember, the amulet of growth actually runs out of durability or something. I don't know. It's something I'd have to look up. Yes, I got 38 icosahedrons, 9 giant chance cubes, and 54 chance cubes. So, yeah, we could have a lot of fun or a lot of death. There are some that just basically straight up kill you. You're not exactly friendly for hardcore players, but when you've got decent enough gear, you can handle them. We might actually open a couple, tempt fate a bit at the end of the episode. I've got 4 lives, so let's use up a couple of them. Right, so we've got the generators. We need 2 more sieves. We've already got the other one there. And for the hammers, we need these weighted pressure plates and some anvils. These are very expensive, so each block of iron is 9 ingots, so there's over 100 ingots of iron there to make that. That was not cheap. And then put that in with some pistons and some invar, and we get 6 automatic hammers. I believe that's it. So let's go put down these generators. Oh, I should actually grab the other one that I made as well. These going in here. And then you need to open up this area. That's going to be tricky. Let's take that out. Ooh. Let's just put a block there for now. I'll go grab the other one, and then we can start putting in the lava in the water. Good. Oh, maybe it's in here. Yeah. There it is. I don't have any extra buckets. You still have heaps of buckets, but there are recipes that use them. So some... that might be the buckets. Some recipes will take a bucket and they'll just use what's in the bucket, and other recipes will take a bucket and use the whole bucket. Let's take this. And 4. That should be alright. Let's get some lava out of there. I've got a couple of buckets of lava. Now, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure you can't actually directly take water out of this thing. Oh, you can now. So this is an infinite water source. So they're fairly cheap to make, and yeah, basically gives infinite water, and it's using that to feed this tower. You can't see it. I can't get the particles to work for some reason, but this is spraying water. When the particles do work, it is crazy. I can probably take pyrotheum out of here. I want to make sure I keep pulling it out to keep that smeltery filled. Right. I don't know if we need to specifically put... So lava isn't the only thing you can use as a heat source. One of these other ones is the Yellorium block, which is basically uranium, nuclear fuel. So you can use that, which you get from sieving. So as soon as I sieve enough, we will. Now, how do we do this? Alright, okay. Do diagonal lines like that. And that's lava. That's lava. That's lava. And this one will be lava. And that. I'll just check the lava thing. I could have automated doing lava production a long time ago, but I haven't. I'm just doing it still the slow way because I haven't really needed enough lava to be worth it, and I still don't really. I mean, I'm using a bit of lava for this, but once it's there, you know. Just trying to keep up on top of the maintenance for this. Some of these flowers at this stage take a long time to come through. So this is a diamond plant that I'm trying to make. That's gold, and that makes lapis. And yeah, they're taking a very long time. So if you look, there's a gold block under there, there's a diamond block under there, and there's a lapis block under there. You can see the diamond there. So just waiting for that to happen. I think with this, you know, I get a lot of plants in here because both of these can just grow and spread there. So you're taking a chance whether they grow and spread or they actually both mutate. Whereas these, they have to be growing on top of dirt, which is on top of their block. So because there's a diamond block under there, neither of these can actually spread. So that's why it's taking so long, I think, because the only one that can actually grow there is the diamond one. See, that's green again. Six. Yeah, should. I should have saved one for the pyrothene. I love being able to jump over those fences. It's so annoying when you have to actually open the gates and stuff, because any animals you've got in there, they just love to try and sneak out. And that means this row is water. No, it's lava. That one's water. This row is water. And then there'll be another water one there. So, need one more water. How much more lava do we need? Two more lava, one water. Alright, so we can get some blazing pyrotheum on the way. So. Green again? Yeah. Man, it can get frustrating. I think the lime green ones that I did took so long. I got like 12 that I need. One water, was it? Oh, let's find out. And just get enough lava. Yeah, so previously I've been using the extra utilities mod pipes. I'm going to go with the thermal dynamics pipes, I think, today. Yeah, thermal dynamics. So item duct is for transferring items, and then flux duct is for transferring power, also known as RF, which stands for redstone flux, therefore flux duct. Now, if we can't actually look at them. I guess I just have to see where the power starts pumping out. Which I hope you can use the Yellorium block. I'm pretty sure you can. Right, blazing pyrotheum, and then hopefully the final lava will be done. What's that, purple? Go, bam, finally. One left. Red and yellow. So we can get rid of both of these. Another red. And yellow. And we got the sticks. Right there. And there. And one more sticks. And let's give them a boost. No, come on, lava. Nope. Let's put the Arcos heat in. Is that going? Yeah. Checking these. Nope. Anything there that I don't particularly care for. Probably. I actually want to sieve it where they're at. Don't need rails. I can get rid of bone, get heaps of bone from the mob farm. What are we looking at? Yep. So you probably can't see it in the video because it's so downscaled, but in the tooltip that comes up it tells me how much fluid lava is there. So at the moment there's 100 millibuckets, which 1,000 millibuckets makes a bucket. So I'm getting worried about this diamond. So if we have a look, diamond plant. There's a diamond ore underneath it, can be farmland. Lavender seeds. Gold seeds, which is what we've got. It's just taking a long time. Right, last bucket of lava. Until I make the last thermoelectric generator, which will go there. I need to empty those buckets out, those spots out before I do it. Otherwise, I don't know what that's going to create. Probably cobblestone if I broke that right now. I'm not going to try, just in case it turns into obsidian, and it takes a while to actually undo. So now we collect redstone and we hook all these together. God, it is crazy weather here. We get a... I think we can go down here. Oh no. Okay, I don't know where that cobblestone is. Let me pick it up. Hang on. But yeah, no, we definitely don't have enough. But you can see the general layout. What I'll do is I'll actually cap that lava. Maybe just cap the water for symmetry. But yeah, cap the lava so I don't actually stand in it myself and die. I just got to find my glass. Actually, I'll put it over here. Yeah. Let's take this. Yeah. Need to make some more ducts, but I don't. I think that's just the red one, isn't it? That glass cover should. Matt wants to put it inside it, but I think that's going to actually break. If I put that there, yep. Oops. Oh yeah, if I go from there. Let's just cap the lava for now. And that means I can stand on it and not worry. Yeah. Let's actually cap the water as well. I seem to be standing in there. And that means I can walk around without any worries. And better go grab the... So that's saying it's got 108,000 RF, so yeah, they're generating. I just need to use it now. The thing is, I need to get pipe all the way through here, and I was thinking I'd just go through there. It's going to be too expensive for me to actually pipe all the way around here. So there'll just be a pipe sticking out under there. You'll barely even notice it when you walk past. Right, got a bucket, grab some water, finish that off. Yeah, so what I'll do, is that yellow, is it? Yeah, what I'll do is we'll put that water bucket, put that bucket of water. Okay, let's see if this is nice again. Yeah. Put the bucket in, put the cap back on it, and set up the sieves in the way that I want to set them up. And we'll leave it at that. So it won't actually be functional on the end of this, but then 20 episodes I'll finish making that last thermoelectric generator and make another batch of pipes so it can actually get through there and actually send the power to the sieves. Yeah, I should have basically everything on me for that, right? 6 hammers, pipes, yeah. One thing I am missing that I didn't do is, I think they're called servo. Oh, is these hardened servo. So what they are is they're the equivalent of the extra utilities transfer nodes. So you've got the pipes, but then these servos tell it to push or pull the items. See, look how he's in the ground. They do that every now and then. I don't know why, and it's always in that spot. It's like that grass is bugged out and lets them drop down. It's not just the cows either. There's some sheep in there as well. It's quite funny. Right, I haven't sorted out exactly where to position these. How much room we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if we put... Let's go this way actually, because the smelter is facing that way. And let's just put them down there, and then we can walk them behind. And what we'll do is put that there. That should cover everything with light. Yeah. Now we want to go there, there. These hammers. And let's put a torch on there, just in case. I can't, torch means monsters can't spawn, so we're good. So what this does is we set up the cobble generator, which feeds cobble into the top one. The top one then feeds these two. So this one hammers the cobble into gravel. These two hammer the gravel into sand. These three hammer the sand into dust. I believe that's how it works. I got this design off someone else, because I'm not exactly an expert, as you can tell with the item system. I don't want to spend 5 episodes setting up something that should be as simple as this. So I just wanted it to work, and yeah, I should understand it. So that's basically how that works. And then when the power comes through here, power comes up and we'll run it over the top, and that will power all these things. So we can't do anything more at the moment. Build the servos to pull the items out of the hammers and push them into the things down the line. And I'll have a look into how to hook this up into the smeltery to try and get that automatically happening and clean this up. So we've got a whole lot of different stuff in here, and hopefully get that going. How much? 322, so we can't do anything in there at the moment. Yeah, I'll hook that up, hook the power up, finish off that last. It actually looks quite cool, I think, with the glowing pipes and stuff. Looks like it is a little like power generation thing. Yeah, finish that. Set that up. Hopefully we can get a whole bunch of ingots and stuff coming out. Set up a few more spots for some of these cows. Get that going. And just continue with these seeds. So there's an iron plant, and then this one is for emeralds. This one does glowstone. This one does quartz. And maybe I can even start on these carrot seeds. I guess a normal carrot seed surrounded by peridot, which is something we can get. You can get this from the sieve. So if I sieve crushed netherrack, I can get peridot. I think I need a bunch of rubies for stuff anyway, so I'll be crushing and sieving all that netherrack in there. I think before I hook this up to the smeltery, I'll just manually put all the netherrack in to the hammers and get it crushed down and sieve. Yeah, so extend the cows, do the seeds. What I might do is try and finish out all these. I think they're going to be relatively straightforward. I mean, I've made it all the way down to here. Lightning rod base, electrum. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting things. So we need some more steel ingots, which is, once I do the steel production, I should be able to get into that. And once, another thing I'll be setting up is a lot bigger grow area. So we've got redstone seeds in that section, but then we're also going to have diamond seeds and oh yes, and they just came through. And that's not what I want. Diamond seeds, gold seeds, emeralds. I'll grow emeralds. Emeralds are really, really good at a certain point. And all that, plus once we get the Botania stuff, we have a whole bunch of flowers there for doing certain things. So I want a bit of a garden area. I need a lot more dirt for that. I might actually look up an easier way to create dirt, because composting all the leaves and stuff, it still takes a while. Like, you can notice that I haven't actually even finished putting the dirt down in this area, just because it's so tedious to break all those trees down, put the leaves in or put the saplings in for compost, grow some more trees, rinse, repeat, ad nauseum. So yeah, so this is the coker. It's coal coke. So you just put coal in there, creates coal coke and creosote oil. So you put your buckets in there and you get your creosote oil out. So if we take these out, I'll fill them all up. So that's where most of my buckets are gone. They had lava and they're in the creosote oil. So that just slowly processes this coal down and fills that up quite quickly. I might make a drum to put it in. I'm not actually 100% sure how much of this creosote oil and stuff I'll need. Whether just doing this quest, like the water power one was the only one I needed it for so far. So I'm unsure if any of these. There's the quest for the infinite water. What's that? Firebox. Heat transfer. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a bunch of crafting, and I'm pretty sure I'm easily capable of doing all that stuff now. So we might be left with just this wither line here. So the mob hunter, I still need to kill 2 magma cubes in the nether, and then I need 3 wither skulls, which for that, in normal Minecraft, that's like 4 or 5 hours of work just running around killing wither skeleton skulls. I think it's a 1% chance for them to drop a skull, and you need 3 of them. So, but we've got Tinker's Construct, which means that we can create what they call a cleaver, which is a sword that has extra chance of beheading monsters, which gives you their skulls. And we can actually put a modifier on that gives even more beheading chance, up to 100%. So we can get 100% chance to have its skulls on kill. And then basically we just need to find 3 withers instead of having to find 300, or usually it's more like 500. Yeah, but I'll leave that for now. Killing the wither, I don't know, might be the last one to do on this page. We might be able to finish Alpha fairly soon, which would be nice. Alright, so get this diamond one. So it says unlocks 1 quest elsewhere, but pretty sure it doesn't actually tell you where that quest is. So then you have to go through and go, no, those are all. Oh, I wonder if it's there. No, enter. So, yeah, I don't know. Do not know whether it's unlocking something that's still behind something else I haven't unlocked, or what. I don't know. But yeah, just making progress. Yeah, one of my main objectives is to actually finish the book, just to actually get through the quests. Otherwise, I would just play other mods. You know, I'm going through quite a lot of effort to play Project Ozone because it's got the book, because you can make the progress through it. So, and especially with the reward bags that you get, you want to finish these early ones early. Otherwise, you're getting rewards that are items you've probably either made yourself, or you've got like 100,000 of it in your inventory from other processes by the time you actually get around to them. Yeah, now I've got to store this creosote oil. What we will do, because I am a crazy person, now that's a tier 1 chance pendant. I believe I had a tier 2 chance pendant somewhere. And just briefly looking. Let's not take them all. That's crazy. Let's open 5. I'll grab that in case that is the only one. I don't see another chance pendant. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a tier one as well. I thought I had a tier 2. Okay, so I have a diamond apple. I've got 4 diamond apples. What these do is when you eat them, they give you a whole bunch of... Oh, I've got a golden apple. Leave the golden apple. Take the diamond apple. And I want to... What do you want? I want that in case of Enderman. Swords. That's just rubbish. Creosote oil, we don't need that. Oh, this just have some. I need a hammer. That should be outside actually. Let's open this. Ah, viaducts. So those are pipes that you can travel through. You set them down and you use them like tunnels. Cobblestone. Let's take 2 stacks. So what I want to do is set up a bunch of walls and stuff. So a lot of these cubes can spawn that's not it. A lot of the cubes spawn enemies and things. Some of the enemies are very, very dangerous. And I want to be able to run around the corner at a moment's notice if I can. Or set up walls and things like that. I've only seen a couple people open chance cubes and things, and it's been pretty nuts. So I want a decent area where it's not going to explode all my ores. So this should do. Let's put it right here. Okay, that just dropped poison. Luckily I've got lots of health. So we'll just ride it out. It'd be stupid to try and open another one while we're poisoned. Don't think. For some reason you can hear the ghasts from ages away. I'm pretty sure that ghast is up the top there somewhere. I still hear it like it's right in here. And they can spawn down here. Anything that's more than 3 high, they can spawn. I think it's like a 3x3x3 area they need. Yeah, obsidian. Actually, vein mine. Actually, I might leave that because one of the things that can spawn is a whole bunch of Endermen and stuff. So, and like I said, you can cheat the Enderman by being under a 2 high platform. May death rain upon them. Oh, this is not very good. Yeah. So that was just like a big explosion. There's a spider over there. Oh, I'm doing this right next to my uranium. Let's do it this side. Oh shit. So I haven't seen those things before. Luckily they can't fly. But they do poison the hell out of you. Now what's this? Biovelocity. I thought I had two of those things drop. Maybe not. Maybe it's all over here. We have not got any good chances yet. Ah, there we go. Or is this gonna troll me? Actually, let's stand back. Let's wait. Are you gonna explode? Yeah, so that's a notch apple. They're very good. Okay, let's vein mine this. So that's it. We got 9 obsidian, a biovelocity, whatever that's for. Why is that? Oh. Okay, velocity block. Smoothie-o-matic seedy goodness. What's that? Sprint leggings. What's that for? There. I have to look. Well, let's open a couple more, shall we? Okay, these things take durability as well. So that thing's half done. Where's my elevator? Yeah, let's grab 5 more. Because I'm a crazy person. And I know you love watching me open them. Can't remember. Oh, let's open giant chance cubes. No, actually, let's keep the notch apple. And those apples there. The bucket. You gotta remember to fly away if there's some danger. Giant chance cubes. I don't know if I've actually seen anyone open these on. I have tried to look previously, because this mod is available for later versions of Minecraft, and so I did try looking to see if I could find a list of what it actually does, because I do like to play hardcore and I don't like dying. And jeez. Oh, that was loud. That was loud. Okay. Yeah, so I don't like dying, so I wanted to know what they could do, because I'd seen all these bad things. I'm like, well, what's the good things? There you go. See, look at that. It's just made a whole bunch of lava. So if you don't have flying, whoa, holy shit, that's actually replacing bedrock. Wow, that's bad. Wow, that is a bad one. Oh my god. So I can actually fall out through the bottom of the world and die now. That's, yeah, better make sure we don't go near that area again. I think most of these ores are pretty common. I've taken like the diamond and stuff. Some of these ones like lapis I don't actually. Let's put it right back. I heard that. There are invisible creepers, I believe, in this game. I think that was an invisible creeper that just exploded. Initiating block inverter, inverting 18 blocks. See, sometimes it's complete bullshit. Like it's saying block inverter, but you know, that could just be nothing. It's just playing with you. This gold. Came down here for gold before and missed those ones. Don't need it now anyway, got the seeds. Two more left. Let's do this. Oh, that sound is so loud. Oh, look at that. Was that just then, or was that... Oh, look. It was that one. So that's... those two columns. Maybe there's another column. I'm just really afraid to be on the ground for these things, you know. Let's say uranium, Callisto iron. Oh man, so that's from another planet. I can hear you, Ghast. Sapphire, silver. What's this? Let's use the silk touch pickaxe. That's just quartz. That's just silver. That gold. Coal. Let's go sapphire. And I want to get this uranium and this Callisto iron. Okay, the uranium hurts you when you take it out. Okay, oh look, and it's made that bedrock. What happens if we just do that? Boom. Yeah. Just wait for that to all fly away. Why is that flowing around that? That worries me. Whoa. There's more uranium. Emerald. Is that ruby? Yeah. Oh, we need to eat. I haven't brought any other food, did I? How do we make these? Right. That'll be fine once I've see, so it gives me a regeneration resistance, fire resistance. Ah. +1 attack. What's that one? Looks like iron. Oh, it's tin. There's a quartz there. Does that keep going up? I wonder if that goes all the way up. Oh, it goes all the way down too. I'm not going to be able to pick all those up. Let's get rid of this. Definitely want the uranium. So that's... I believe that's uranium there. Yeah. That one looks cool. So it must be a planet with blue dirt on it. Right, last one. I think all it does is... Okay. So that happened. Was that something else just blew up? I think it made another column. What's that? That's Triton surface rock. New ruby? Yep. Let's grab the ruby. And the diamond. Always gonna want diamond. Don't need Monsieur. Aluminium's quite precious, isn't it? Don't need the lapis. There's another one. Ooh! Is that, don't know. That's uranium though, so you want that. Interesting. I wonder, so... if we go southeast, or at least look southeast from here, that way, let's see if we can... Yep! It must go all the way up, all the way to the top. Where are you? Lucky. If they hit the nether portal, it goes out. Did we get a ghast here? Yes, we did. I need a couple of ghast tears for some Britannia stuff, or at least you do normally. So, it's good to have them. I wonder what kind of ores there are in there. Yeah. All sorts. I wonder if there's any that we actually need. It'd be handy to kind of skip some things, it's kind of gated behind having to go to other planets. I know there's one called Desh Ore, which you need to go to other planets to get. That's Phobos. That's not copper. Green. Some more uranium. Oh, that's awesome. There'll be a whole bunch of pigmen here. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Well, that was interesting, and that noise was loud and scary. Yeah, so let me just get to this platform and we'll leave it there for now, and hopefully I would have made another bit of big progress by the time you do another episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.